I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Well, people, we are now gearing up for the 4 Republican horsemen of the apocalypse to run for president, as they all try to out-Trump Trump. A front-runner is emerging, a demon from the depths of Republican hell that can make the damage sweet potato Hitler did to this great country look like a Walmart parking lot door ding. And that front-runner is Ron DeSantis, a mad hatter of a human being, now on his second term as governor of a state that is kind of nutty. What has Ron DeSantis done since being elected as leader of our methiest state? A state that invents new crime on the daily, including face eating. Remember when Ronnie D. lured Venezuelan migrants onto planes, promised them housing, jobs, and then dumped them on Martha's Vineyard? Because as Jesus said, and this is a quote, "Do not befriend the stranger, lie to him, and then send his border crossing ass to Martha's Vineyard to own the libs." Exodus 12:22-18. Hut, hut, hut! At first, declaring COVID serious and then declaring a lockdown, DeSantis then threw out all science, even though Ronnie D himself got vaccinated. Then he opened up everything in Florida. No mask mandates, withheld payroll of school board members for wearing masks at meetings. Then he held a press conference with a guy who claimed COVID vaccines change your DNA. They don't. Then he offered unvaccinated cops $5,000 to relocate to Florida. Can I see your license? In September of 21, his Surgeon General recommended that healthy children not get vaccinated, despite the CDC and American Academy of Pediatrics advising them to get vaccinated. Then he backed a study that men between the ages of 18 and 39 not be vaccinated. Florida's COVID death rate was number 1 that summer. So DeSantis leapt into action to fix having the number 1 death rate. And he stopped reporting COVID death rate. In fact, for 3 months in 21, they reported nothing, no deaths. It seems DeSantis runs Florida like a lot of red states. La 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 la. So, DeSantis got more people killed due to COVID. He's number 1 when it comes to that. He hates when brown people vote. DeSantis signed a crap load of laws limiting drop boxes, vote by mail, and making it so you can't get food or water while waiting on long lines to vote. No water in line in Florida? And a judge found these laws unconstitutional and especially discriminatory towards minorities. That's a quote. DeSantis then created the Office of Election Crimes and Security. So Orwellian. And tasking with investigating alleged voter fraud. People, no voter fraud's been proven at all. I take that back. Most of it was Republican people using their dead relatives' ballots to vote. He signed the Stop Woke Act, which restricts talking about race. Talking about race. You know, like free speech.
Freedom lives here in our great sunshine state of Florida.
In schools and in private businesses. Private businesses! Yeah, free speech, but shut the hell up! The law allows students and workers to sue if they believe a classroom lesson or a training course made them feel guilty, anguish, or any other form of psychological distress due to my race. That sounds kind of snowflakey, doesn't it? Yeah, if you talk about slavery, I may feel guilt about how I want to bring back slavery. You hurt my feelings. He said it's wrong to teach that America was built on stolen land. So I guess we're just squatting on the heads of Native Americans. In November, DeSantis eliminated Medicare C for transgender care and barred transgender girls from competing in sports. By the way, there's like 4 trans athletes in Florida. Good use of laws and leadership, huh? DeSantis said trans children should not be allowed to wear clothes or use pronouns or names that align with their gender identity. Again, free speech.
Freedom lives here.
The Don't Say Gay bill, DeSantis says if a student is asked to draw a picture of their family in school and the child draws their 2 daddies and he shares that drawing in class, a parent could sue the school. And the kid just drew his own real family.
Freedom lives here.
Disney went against DeSantis on this, and I love him for that. So he pulled Disney's ownership of a community in Florida, saving Disney billions and costing Florida taxpayers billions.
Freedom.
He made the Special Olympics drop their vaccine mandate. You know, for kids with pre-existing conditions. He pulled back abortion rights. He gave no exceptions for rape or incest. In Florida? When the in-bed problem is critical there. Alabama can barely handle the overflow. And he made it legal for people to drive their cars into protesters if they're peacefully protesting. Yeah, that's a law in Florida. And this is a partial list of DeSantis horrors. So it seems The GOP is going from a dumb psycho to a smart psycho. A man who hasn't saved Floridians a dime, but has scared them with gay people, trans people, minorities, and told them science doesn't work while they die in record numbers. And the weird part for the GOP is DeSantis is an upgrade. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. God, how much further are we just going to go down the well of stupid and evil, man? And I know it's Florida. It's not the only question, but holy crap, DeSantis, Jesus Christ.